I just saw this movie Azrael. It's on Shudder. This is, yeah, and this movie is really good. For one big thing, most of the cast does not say one word, and they explain why that is. At the beginning, it's years after Rapture, and most of the people have basically decided they consider speaking a sin. So for the most part, there's no dialogue in this movie. And we meet Azrael. And Samara Weaving, I've seen her in other stuff. She's a hell of an actress. I mean, this movie, they don't make her this over-the-top strong woman. She's just a regular woman who happens to have the name Azrael. And in Arabic, and the way that in Arabic they describe Azrael as wearing a black robe, you consider Azrael the Grim Reaper. And yeah, I looked it up. That's actually true. It's not in the Jewish religion doesn't really talk about Azrael. There's no depiction. I mean, Westerns have described who Azrael is, but here, she's a woman literally has to fight for her survival against a cult led by Miriam here, and she's pregnant. And they think she is carrying the Messiah. Yeah. And so yeah, and I love this movie. It's action. There's live action. There is very bloody deaths in this movie, especially from the burnt people. And essentially, they're like blind. They sense blood. It draws them to anyone. And a couple of kills, they'll bite you and then to draw at your blood and drink it. Yeah. And they're not vampires or anything. These things literally, light bothers them, but they're burnt. And what's great about this, there is she gets captured. They cut her leg open. This is how you know it's about the blood, not the noise or seeing you. And she saves this black man named, we really don't know their names in the movie. Here they're giving you names like Azrael, Miriam, and this is Josephine, I think that's, and this is Keon, but we don't know their names because they don't speak. And as the movie progresses, she's literally have to fight for her survival, and that's what's great about this, that she's not over the top. She's just a woman trying to survive, and she has to figure out how to take on this cult. And she gets her ass handed to her quite often, and she makes mistakes and everything. And then at one point, it's nighttime and the burnt people are chasing after her, she runs into this pickup that has all these lights on it, and this guy, the only person in the movie who actually speaks, and I put the subtitles on, and all it says, he speaks foreign language. Because he's speaking a foreign language, and they don't put what he's saying, just he speaks foreign language, which is hilarious. And he starts talking to her, and I'm not sure if she even seems to understand what he's saying, because I was trying to figure out what language is he speaking. Is it Spanish or something? I couldn't really tell. And he puts on a song, and it's in English, and you can hear, and she likes it. Yeah, and you're going, okay, everything's things go to fuck on that. Yeah, and suddenly gunshots are heard, and he gets killed, and she crashes, and then she has to fight Seven. I guess that's his name, Seven. This guy, and she gets beat up. I mean, she attacks him, and basically she's fighting for her survival in this post-apocalyptic, after the rapture and everything. Yeah. And so, they want to kill her. They want to sacrifice. For some reason, they think this little green, good. They really don't explain why they're trying to kill her or the purpose of this, but they want to sacrifice her to these burnt. Yeah. And at one point, she gets to the cult, and she gets in the church where the pregnant woman is, and essentially she has this, yeah, I think it's a shotgun, and she gets in there and she confronts the pregnant and basically gets attacked, and then she scratches the pregnant woman and gets taken where they want to kill her, and they put her in a coffin and bury her alive. Yep. And she somehow kicked her way out, gets out of the car, crawls through, can't really see, it's hard to see in the dark. And then she hears what sounds like one of the burned people, and then she runs back to the coffin, lies down, and something strange happens. It gets in, and they put blood on her. Yeah, I forgot, they put blood on her because that's how the creature doesn't bite her. Instead, it smells her, and it realizes and she screams like them, and they think she's one of them. That actually makes sense by the end of the movie, that she's like them. And the whole idea that Azrael represents, in Arabic, maybe it represents the Grim Reaper. And sort of that actually does make sense when you get the ending of this movie, which, yeah. So, now let's get to the ending. I mean, this is a violent fucking movie, yeah. And it has no dialogue, it's all facial expressions, except for that one guy. I didn't see this when it came out in theaters, and yeah. And so, final showdown, she gets out of the coffin, gets and goes back to the cult, starts a fire, and starts killing the cult members. And yeah. At a point, I think she runs out of ammo, so she grabs, I think it's a machete to go back and to kill this woman, Miriam. And she gets in the church. Like I said, she shot the Josephine, and Josephine's, I think that's Josephine, or wait. Yeah, I think this is Josephine. She's the lady serves the cult lady. Honestly, it's hard to tell. And so she's, and goes in the church to confront the Miriam. And then she's looking around, can't see her, and then all of a sudden Miriam comes out with a fucking meat cleaver and goes after her. Pregnant woman, and they have a fight. Well done fight, by the way. And no, Azrael is not this strong, powerful woman. I like the fact they show her get her ass kicked by men, and that she has to fight for her survival. She didn't just roll over and die. And so what she does to basically stop the fight is she bites the lady on the neck. And bites her, and then I guess gets some blood or whatever, and then spits. This woman basically goes into labor at that point. And the other lady comes in and shoots at her, and then gets the meat cleaver in the neck, and sort of accepts it. And then after the baby's born, you hear the wailing of the baby's cry, and then here comes Miriam. She's like horrified, and she takes and cuts her throat. And then all the burnt people are coming into the church. The lights go out. The candles are blown out. That's another thing. There's no real power in this. They use candles, and so candles go out, and all the burnt people come in. She goes and looks. We don't see what the baby looks like right away. So she picks it up, and then she turns, stands there. All the burnt people, they come in and start wailing. And then we see her look down, and it's fucking supposed to be Satan's offspring. It's a goat with multiple eyes. Yes. Damien's been born. And she smiles. And that's literally the end of the movie. And I like that. I thought, wow, that's really good. You're not getting that bullshit happy ending that a lot of movies want to throw. This is an action film. It has one kill particularly I really liked, was when this bald-headed guy screaming, this guy, Isaac, and he turns around and she runs at him with the machete, and she slices clean through his head. Oh yeah, decapitates him, and you see the blood just pour out as he falls over. Beautiful kill. But yeah, movie's great. I mean, I heard it was really good. I saw it. I love this movie. I do highly recommend it. Just understand, you're gonna one guy talking, but he's and literally you will not, unless you speak whatever language it is. I think it's Spanish. It may or may not be. This movie has, there are no words. They all grunt and stuff, but they don't speak. Yeah. It's only like an hour and 26 minutes long, so it's not that long of a movie. It's worth it. I highly, highly recommend Azrael. You can follow me on Rumble under Panzer Dragon. I'm on BitChute under BitChute under Gilgamesh 1, Odyssey, Gilgamesh, and Locals, Gilgamesh. I'm not on Twitter anymore. I've permanently suspended. So I'm not using Twitter, and I'm not bothered by it. So, yeah. So, this is Gilgamesh. I will talk to you later. Bye.